Hey all, this is Eric with Deep Signal Technologies, and I'm here to talk about Deep Signal Cobra, which is an advanced pattern recognition indicator designed for trend reversal strategies. So we look at the current trend, let's say for this current trend that's going down, and we look for indicator tells us when the trend is going to reverse. So it uses a point system, and as the points get higher, it's more likely that a short trend will reverse and go long, and vice versa. As the points go lower, it's likely that a long trend reverse to the short side. So I'll give you an example here. So this is an example here. Here's a short trend that started around 12:11 and around 12:33. We can see that the points are going above our long threshold of 10. So at this point, we start looking for a confirmation candle of the opposite color. So we look for a green confirmation candle, which we get at about 12:43. Once we get our confirmation candle, we say that this trend is going to reverse, and we can get into this trade. We can also look at the short. So for instance, for a short confirmation, we have a long trend that's going up, and at about 8:36 we get our red candle confirmation, and the trend's going back down. We do get anomalies on occasion, so if we get a short point confirmation, say this one here is at 6:56, but we don't get a red confirmation candle, that's basically telling us that the trend is going to continue. So don't want to have any kind of trades at that point. So here's some more examples here. Here's an example of long trend reversal. Here's a short trend coming down. There are points going back up. At this point here, this is like a short reversal. This one happens after the trend has already gone down and it goes back up. So at this point we would be looking for a red candle right here, which there isn't. So it's just basically a confirmation that the trend is going to continue. And same with this one too. This is a short confirmation right here. And kind of go through and you kind of get some ideas of how Cobra reacts to different trends. The great thing about Cobra is that it does work with other instruments and other time frames. So if you have your favorite time frame, you're going to have to do some exploring and see how Cobra works for your particular instrument and for your particular time frame. In this case here, we can say we can change it to a lower time frame, say 6 tick brick size. In this case, we can say, okay, well, here's a confirmation here, here's a confirmation here, here's a confirmation here, here's a confirmation here. And this doesn't always work. You're going to have to explore and see which instruments and which time frames work for you. It does work with other instruments as well. If you want to look at gold, or we can look at Forex. Like here's an example of Forex here at about 12:54. Kind of we get a short point confirmation here, and we get our red confirmation candle, and the trend's going lower. Same with at about 724 or 1924. We get our long trend points right here. We got our confirmation candle, and generally you'll have to look at how your risk management works for you. But a lot of times we'll set a stop below the same colored candle, the last same colored candle as the trend. So stop would be down here, and you'll look to be moving upward, right, taking a profit somewhere in the middle of the trend. Same with this one right here. This one here is actually in the middle of the trend, and there's no red confirmation afterward, so this would be a continuation signal. If you want, you can change your thresholds. So there's some buttons down below here. We have the hide and the refresh and L++, L minus, S++, S minus minus. These will change your long and short thresholds. So if you want to increase your long threshold, you can just hit L++ and hit the refresh button. And then similarly with your short, if you want to increase your short or decrease your short, and then hit the refresh button, then that'll increase your thresholds. And you'll have to look at your particular instrument and see what works for you. If you have any questions, please let us know. Thanks for watching.